Well, there we go. That looks like it's fucking with the colors a little bit. If I do that one, it flares out the words. Oh well. Let's go. Posty, posty, post. And we are, of course, live. It's good to be live. Oh dear. No, I do want to keep that window open. Just so I have the option to mess with it whenever I need to. Oh, thank you whoever just hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hope you're doing alright. Let's see. Yeah, that's better, I think. Can I... Okay, I can see the audio input, everything. We're all good. Time to go. Alright, starting the game. Loading the game. Uh-huh. Communication tower roof. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think I've saved since then. Well, of course I didn't. The terrorists are preparing to launch a new type of nuclear warhead. To stop the launch, Snake must must either use the detonation code over... I'm having trouble with my words. Snake must either use the detonation code emergency override key at the underground maintenance base or destroy Metal Gear itself. After outlasting Ocelot's torture, Snake escapes from his cell. However, Meryl, taken as the other hostage, cannot be found. Snake infiltrates the communications tower and heads for the walkway on an upper floor to detour around the glaciers that block the way to the underground maintenance base. Stupid glaciers. There we go. Now I want to try something here. So I'm looking at the CRT right next to me and I'm trying to decide which looks better because here's the thing. This looks alright, but it's a little dark. This is another filter that I used for when I streamed Duke Nukem 0 Hour. And it is brighter, but there's also like noise in the signal. In terms of brightness, it is much closer to what I'm looking at on the CRT. So I haven't decided how I feel about it yet. Shit, for some reason, I see, okay. Just when you think it's bedtime, along comes Snake. Right. So, for now, let's see. This is the filter I've been using. I'm going to use this filter for now. Yeah, I'm not sure that looks better, but things are more visible. So, that's good because we're about to get hella cutscenes. Also, I'm going to reload this page because, Fox, I can only see your chat on the phone. For some reason, it wasn't showing up in the control window, which is weird. Out we go. Sneaky, sneaky Snake. Honestly, even with the signal noise, I think I prefer that. Yeah, I think that's better. Can I do my exercises on this? I absolutely can. Make sure you have it set to live chat and not top chat. That might be what's hiding chats. That was not what was hiding chats. It was It was just something that the control window was doing. Basically, I had actually set up my control window to stream like the other day, and then didn't stream. And so when I relaunched Opera, it was with the same control window. And so when I started streaming, it was showing the stream, but I think the chat was just not. So I think it was just because I had literally turned off the computer and left the session. I think is what it was. Wee. Software weirdness. Yeah. Doing my pull-ups. The pull-ups actually will come in handy in the next part. Which is why I'm doing them now. Even though it absolutely won't matter. Because I think that part is over so much faster than, you know, than my little exercise here would indicate. Also, this is the most dangerous place in the world Snake could be doing this exercise. I do like that you can do your pull-ups in first person. That's really funny. And your limbs disappear when you do. But yeah, in this game and in Metal Gear Solid 2, you can increase your grip gauge by doing this. I forget how many times. It's something insane, though. Because when I increased the grip gauge the first time, it was like 100 pull-ups. What's up, Words? Good to see you. You think 100? Yeah. So I definitely did 100 to get to level 2, and I don't know if I have to do 100 more or 200 more to get to level 3. Level 99. I think it maxes out at level 3. Like, honestly, most playthroughs I've ever done of Metal Gear Solid 2 and Twin Snakes, I've not even bothered leveling up the grip gauge. I think this is actually the first time I've ever leveled up the grip gauge in Twin Snakes. I think. And I'm literally only doing that because hard mode. I'm trying to give myself every advantage I can. But the grip gauge will change color when it happens. Did you miss the Hind D fight? No, you didn't. That's coming soon. That's very soon, actually. I'm just trying to get my grip gauge up before I have to do that. No, there's actually quite a bit of good stuff right around the corner. You want to see the cutscene? Alright. I think I'm almost done doing the pull-ups. But yeah, the cutscene is coming up. You've just been trampled by a kitty. Aww. I'm really glad the renovations at my house are done. That's the reason I haven't been streaming, by the way, is this past week we had contractors coming in and doing work on the top floor, which is the floor that I stream from and sleep on. So I basically have been doing neither. Because they've been working very early in the morning, and so it's really thrown my sleep off. But they did good work, and you know, the new hardwood floors are nice, and the paint job, because we basically replaced our flooring, and they repainted all the walls, doors and stuff, and did some specific things, some specific modeling or remodeling to my mom's room. She got new closet doors and a new ceiling fan installed, and they just did a lot of work up here, and now that it's over, I can catch up on streaming and sleeping and all that wonderful shit. Spooked the hell out of our cats. That's why I brought it up, because Fox mentioned cats. Says he's been trampled by kitties. Ceiling fans are a pain in the ass to install. I can only fucking imagine. I've heard. I've never had the displeasure of doing one myself. And that's because I've always rented or just lived at home. So I've never had to worry about doing that myself. Yeah, the cats, we had to rearrange a lot of stuff on the main floor to make sure that the cats didn't, like, run out the house, because there would be grip level 3. Good. All right, that solid snake. He's a gripper. Melee. There we go.
What is it, Snake?
Words. I'm about to do that fight now. Now that I've completed my exercises. Now, where the fuck are my snacks? There's one. There's two. Okay.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Old time is still a-flying, and this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying. Snake, laughter's the best medicine. You should be happy you've got enough free time to play a game. Enjoy yourself, okay?
Now leg day. We're about to see that Snake is quite up on leg day. Fox, I hope you've buckled in, because this is about to get really silly really fast. Alright, here we go. We gotta cross the bridge to get the lemon pudding out of the fridge with the snacks. Do it, man! Boom! I just... Sure. Yes, absolutely ridiculous. So silly. He rules of nature himself a little. Yeah. Original version of that cutscene, the missiles just blow up the radar dome, and that's it. Or the communications dome, I mean.
Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here. Liquid. You're not going any farther. Die!
So, a couple things.
I'm finished.
A couple things here. At the bottom of this tower, before I even came up here, I found a rope. If you don't have that rope by the time this cutscene plays, he just says, "If only I had a rope." And then, like, you literally have to go back inside and all the way down the tower, down the never-ending staircase, and pick up the rope. And then climb all the fucking way back up. And then use the rope. But even if you have the rope, he then says, "If only I had a rope," and then out loud remembers that he has a rope. That's in both versions of the game. It's so silly. The game went from originally being a tense thriller to a cheesy action movie. I would argue that it was always a cheesy action movie. It's cheesier. Twin Snakes is definitely cheesier, but Metal Gear Solid is just fucking full of cheese. just absolutely full of cheese. You know, you got Revolver Ocelot rambling about the Colt Single Action Army and giving you history lessons in between torture sessions. Metal Gear as a whole is soaked in 80s and 90s action tropes. It's all good. Yes, it's all good. But yeah, let's get that rope. I do generally think the original version of the game is better, but fuck yeah. That was so 2004. Alright. Time for the rappelling minigame. Oh, he's gonna tell me how to rappel while I'm rappelling.
Press the A button to kick away from the wall. While away from the wall, push down on the control stick to descend. If you kick off the wall while pushing the control stick left or right, you make a large jump in that direction. You can walk slowly across the wall if you press and hold the B button. To move a little at a time in a certain direction, push the control stick while holding the B button. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from behind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
Oh, okay. Now, pardon me a moment. I'm gonna grab some water because Doritos are fucking salty. Okay. What's this? Ooh. There we go. Come on, fucker. Yes, that is a train. All right. Shit. Ow. Let me down. Okay, I got the ration. Ah, fuck. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to have happen. You'd argue that since Liquid is operating the Hind D solo, he would not be able to actually use the guns. That makes sense. Oh yeah, that's right. The door is frozen. Let's blow it up with C4. Hey, what's up, Neil? Good to see ya. I'll bet you Liquid... Hold on, I'm gonna pretend to be Hideo Kojima for a minute. I'll bet you that Liquid is operating the guns with nano machines. Alright, now I know that there's guys over there. Okay, you've been tranked. You fucker. How am I on? Rations. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, you dick! You actually shot me from there. Not bad. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna... There we go. What am I playing on? I'm playing on a GameCube. Capturing via, I have a, was it one of these things? I don't know if you can see it. But the video's going in that end, and then this end is the HDMI out. It's plugged into an external power source over there. And then my capture card is capturing the HDMI out from that. And then the video signal, I have one end of that video signal, I have it plugged into a splitter, so one end of that's going into the converter, the other end is going into my CRT. Your favorite Smash Brothers on that one? Yeah, mine too, honestly. Only like 30 more missions to go on GTA, but that includes GTA 5. God, and I've never beaten GTA 5. Alright. Got the gas mask, got the night vision. Oh, hi. Duck! Ooh. Let's see. What's everybody gonna say in this situation?
Snake, why don't you try the door that leads from the walkway to Tower A?
Finished Hogwarts Legacy a couple days ago and you're a bit sad about it.
The Hind is still around. You'll need a surface-to-air missile to take him on, like a stealth or something.
New games tell you where to go or let you browse how you want. It's not as tough as San Andreas. I think the ones that I think the GTA games I played the most of were 3 and 4. He's bugging out because now I do have a surface-to-air missile. Dickhole. Can I go up? Ah, yes. An elevator. Hopefully that will take me up. Gee, can't go this way. There's boxes in the way. That's such bullshit. Saints Row games you played 2 and 3. Here those and 1 are the best. I've been told that Red Faction Guerrilla is a lot like Saints Row. I know it's from the same developer. I have played all the way through Red Faction Guerrilla. I really got obsessed with that game back when I played it. Do the Saints Row games have, like, the kind of destruction that there was in the Red Faction games? Okay, that's not gonna work. Shit. They don't? Oh, that is sad. Damn it. Hey, look, I can faceplant. If you try to do your dodge roll onto the stairs, you fucking hurt yourself. You'll be back? Alright. You can blow up cars and stuff, but not much else. Damn, okay. So, one thing that this game fixed was Metal Gear Solid 2 had some really ridiculous looking animations for when you would go up and down the stairs. And if the PS2 were hooked up right now, I would probably try to show you. But they ended up changing that. Basically, like, you would skitter up and down the stairs. Your feet would just be like pop, 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 super fast. Damn. It was pretty silly. Saints Row 3 has a dubstep. I've heard. That's pretty funny. Raiden would take every single step at 100 miles per hour. Yeah, he would.
Don't shoot!
One of them's dubstep polka. That's hilarious.
It's me! Don't shoot! It's me, Snake.
Hi,
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid
Yeah,
of
he
heights.
moved the boxes for fuck's
You
sake.
were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck, thanks to the stealth camouflage.
Be right back. All right, Ground China. See when you get back.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
Do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before, I won't hurt anyone.
I don't want you to.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
Let me just zoom in on my eyes.
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell.
Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here. And then I'm not scared.
Is when Snake points his gun at Baker out of frustration. I agree. That is completely out of character.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
But it is funny. It is funny. See, the ridiculous things, the ridiculous and stupid things that are in Twin Snakes don't really bother me, mostly because I don't really think of Twin Snakes as being a remake. I think of Twin Snakes as being like a dessert course. Like, it's got so many decisions in it that are clearly there because they expect that you've already played the game. And they figure, you've already played the game, so here's just some craziness and fun. Like, it's a director's cut. It's definitely not. Oh, it's definitely not. It's more like a... It's more like a, you know... I don't really know how to classify it, because it's a remake that's sort of self-aware about its remake-ness, and is also not trying to replace the original. So I think that they just wanted to go straight for the fun. Like, they're going straight for the fun in a way that they wouldn't try to if they were trying to tell the story in earnest for the first time. Because they make so many decisions that if it were your first time with the game, like, completely undermine the drama. So 1.5 Extended Special Edition, right, you know, yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. The fact that Otacon stacked the boxes and Snake didn't. Also, how did Otacon get that one on top? Like, Snake's taller than he is, and that just looks difficult. Isn't Otacon injured? I'm probably thinking about this way too much. It's a heavy fucking box. Hey! What's up, Carl? Good to see ya. Whoa! I have been shot. Fuck. Crap. I saw you got out on the water today. Okay, I'm gonna shoot that. There we go. That's an impressive bin stack. It really is. Sorry, you distracted me and got me shot. It's fine. I'm pretty much asking for it by, like, playing a stealth game while streaming. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Come on. It's a little hard to see the laser because the iron sights actually block it a little bit. Do-do-do. Reminds me of when I played when you played Metal Gear Solid 2 on PlayStation. Yeah, they basically just took Metal Gear Solid 1 and rebuilt all its levels in the MGS2 engine. Oh, fucking shit. There we go. Although, Twin Snakes does do a couple things visually that Metal Gear Solid 2 was not able to do on PlayStation. Like, this version has bump maps, and you know, MGS2 just does not, and couldn't. That's just one of the advantages of the game being on a GameCube. Okay, I can probably see that better. Yeah, that's a little easier. One of the disadvantages, though, is the PlayStation 2, right? The PlayStation 2 had those nice pressure-sensitive face buttons. So, aiming and firing your weapons was super comfy on that. Like, you know, if this would... Okay, so the way you fire all your weapons on PS2 is, like, you hold down the button, you let go of it to fire, right? Unless you had an automatic weapon, in which case you would hold down lightly. You would lightly press down the button, and then you would press it all the way in to fire. The GameCube version, since it doesn't have pressure-sensitive buttons, you hold that thing out, and it's just like, you press it, fires. If you want to ready your weapon but not fire it, you have to press Y. You have to press this button, and then also press that. And you let go of Y in order to fire. Oh, but let's say you wanted to move while doing that, because you see you're anchored to the floor, right? If you wanted to move while doing that, you had to also press X, which happens to also be the crouch button. So you have to, in order to not crouch, and in order to move around while firing, you have to press A and Y, and then X. And if I want to fire this thing, I have to hold down A and X, and then let go of Y. Firing the FAMAS while moving is the most uncomfortable fucking thing in this game. The Xbox 360 HD collection had the same issues. Yeah, I played that version. Beautiful looking, but really agonizing to get the hang of the controls for. And don't forget putting it in first person while leaning in cover. Oh god, you had to like click one of the sticks. Like, you could do it, but like I fucked that up so many fucking times. So fucking many times. Ugh. And a lot of times I would just like whip the gun out and start firing it when all I wanted to do was aim it, and it's just like, no. Why? Yeah, the 360 version of the HD collection just controls like absolute shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I did really enjoy, I especially enjoyed playing Peace Walker on the HD collection, but just, man. MGS2 and MGS3 were very difficult to get the hang of in that collection. I still think it's worth getting because it's gorgeous. Smooth 60 FPS and on a 360, yeah. But the trade-off is it controls like absolute garbage. Remember trying to apply bump maps to your earliest 3D models in 3D Studio Max. That's cool. I've always wanted to work like in 3D Studio Max. I worked in Animation Master, which could export to the same file types that 3DS would use, but I never actually used 3DS itself. Would have been fun. Animation Master could do that. You could apply bump maps, and there's a hold on. There's a test animation I did like forever ago. Hold on. Pardon me. I'm gonna mute this tab so I don't start blasting my own fucking soundtrack here. while I try to find this video. But where was it? Okay, yeah, so I do have a playlist of my animated videos. That's good. That playlist did not load. What the fuck was that? That's not the one I want. Here we go. Okay, it's a city fly-through animation. And, it's a very simple animation. I was just fucking around building a city, but, you were trying to teach yourself 3DS on your own in like 2000. It was rough going. Yeah, that's okay. I'm trying to think. I was using Animation Master in 2005. So not really that long after. I'm not really sure how much different your software and and what I ended up using would have been. Oh, here we go. I really hope that link works. I have no idea if it will. But this is just a really rough fly-through of a very simple city I did. But, like, I started to add, like, these sci-fi structures to it, and they show up really only at the end of the animation, but I applied some bump maps to the surfaces of those. Those sci-fi structures I wanted to be, like, completely metallic and reflective. But I added bump maps to sort of give the surfaces a bit more character than just being completely reflective. But yeah. Where was I going with that? But bump maps, that's right. That's how we got here. Bump maps. I like bump maps. I'm still very impressed by bump maps in games. I will... I'm the kind of person who, if I'm playing a game that has a light source controlled by the player, like if I have a flashlight or something, I will walk up to a wall and I will shine the flashlight at it at an angle, and then start slowly stepping around it to see if to see if there's bump maps there, to see if I can if I can like change if the surface will actually respond to the position of the light source. And I always get distracted by shit like that. To this day, bump maps have been in games for like 20 fucking years. I still haven't stopped being impressed by them. They're so pretty. Oh.
So, the snake's finally come out of his hole.
Do any AAA games not have them?
Why are you calling me brother?
I mean, in recent memory, I think every AAA game has them.
I'm your shadow. What?
On this generation of consoles, on the console sorry,
Hell to meet him.
on the sixth console generation, so like GameCube, PS2, Xbox, there were loads of games that didn't have them. The PS2 almost exclusively didn't have them. There's like 2 games that had them. Stretch Panic and The Matrix Path of Neo. Both those games had them. And before those games managed to achieve that, it was thought to be completely impossible on a PS2. I think the majority of titles on the GameCube don't have them, but that's not because the hardware was incapable. It was just because, like, it wasn't as powerful as an Xbox, and a lot of GameCube games also had PS2 versions, and the GameCube version was just the PS2 version on a GameCube, usually. But there were... like later on in the GameCube's lifespan, lots of games had it. This game had it. This is 2004. I think Wind Waker didn't have them, but Twilight Princess did. And then loads of Xbox games had them. Like the majority of AAA games on the Xbox had them. I think maybe Ninja Gaiden 1 didn't. But it kind of didn't matter because there was a lot of geometry on the models to make up for it. Did I know Path of Neo's on PC? You've just been trying to find a digital version, but so far just discs. I didn't know that. That doesn't surprise me exactly. I knew Enter the Matrix was on PC. And it would make sense that Path of Neo would also be. It is a little whack to me that it's not on, like, Steam. Especially, like, there was a relatively recent Matrix film. I feel like it would be a good idea to have Path of Neo be available. Okay, let's kill this helicopter. Oh, you fucker. There we go. Die. What a Freudian taunt. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. Gotcha, bastard. Actually, if he's a bastard, so am I. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Chump.
Nice shot.
I don't like that. Stop it. Okay, cool. Oh shit, he blew up something I could have taken cover behind. You jerk. So, I realized, because I recently played this fight on PlayStation again, and he's actually jumping around. He's doing the same maneuvers he would do on the PlayStation version, but he's doing them much faster. Like, he is just all over the place here. And I know it's still completely ludicrous that, like, he supposedly killed 2 F-16s with this helicopter. But if he's flying the copter like this, it's a little bit more believable. Because he is all over this tower. And the fact that he hasn't crashed into it in a snowstorm like this, while still doing all this crazy shit, is pretty awesome. Shit. Where'd you go, buddy? You know what I want? I want a Comanche-style prequel game where you play as Liquid Snake, but as a helicopter pilot. Like, that would actually be fucking awesome. And just be doing ridiculous, impossible maneuvers in-game in a copter. Or just literally be a 2D shmup. But I would play that game. I would play it and I would love it. Screw an MGS3 remake. Give me a Liquid Snake Comanche game. It would be new. It would be new, it would be fun, it would be making actual sensible use of an existing character. Let's do it. Do I want none pizza with left beef? What? I don't fully understand. You're upset that they're going for MGS3 first for the remake? It kind of makes sense. I think MGS3 is, at this point in time, the game where people have... Oh, shit. I think people have more nostalgia at this... I don't know if that's true. I think there are more people whose favorite Metal Gear Solid game is 3 than there are people whose favorite is 1. I think maybe 15 years ago even that probably wouldn't have been true. But the series, it's crazy because like even throughout like the long stagnant periods of the series, the popularity of 3 has just grown with time. I do think 3 wound up being the most future-proof game. It's aged phenomenally well.
Down. Eat this.
Yes! It's so stupid, I love it. Oh my gosh. They should have gone for Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear Solid 1. I think Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake really deserves a remake.
See you in hell, Liquid.
Have a good night and good stream. Thanks, Carl. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good night too, and your presence certainly helped make it a good one.
That takes care
I've
of the
been
animation.
I've been doing more animation lately, actually. Not in 3D, but I've been getting back on the horse with that.
Snake, the elevator's working.
I might send you some of what I'm working on.
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that
You love an
so?
HD remake of Fable 2.
Okay.
I thought Fable 2 was
That
HD.
explosion before. What was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being
But yeah,
stored.
like higher res
Yeah.
textures and stuff would be
The entrance
really
to the underground
good.
maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Did I ever get a
Okay.
PC release?
Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
Or is that like only consoles?
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Because like it was a 360 game, right? Only PC Fable is the original, which comes in Lost Chapters and Remastered. Jeez. Ah, fuck. It was indeed, okay. 'Cause I know the 7th console generation, you know, that was like... the first predominantly HD console generation. Most games on 360, if you connect it to an HD display, were like at least 720p. Oops. There we go. Which is part of the reason why I get like a little tired of seeing like remasters and remakes of games from like the 7th console generation, because like I feel like those are the games that really need it the least. It looks about the same definition-wise as Cameo. Okay, so, like, that is HD. Yeah. Do. Dead Space 1 did not need a remake for you as much as it was improved. Not very good HD. It's, Fox, I'm being very literal when I'm talking about HD. Like, I don't mean, like, grading the quality of, like, the overall graphics present. I mean, like, literally, is it actually an HD picture? Is it... Like, that's what I mean. I think... I think... Yeah. That's what I meant when I asked. $720p and above is HD. Okay, got it. Whoops. Boop 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 boop. I was very fucking frustrated, actually. So one of the animations I was working on, I wanted to use Flash because, like, you know, the copy of Flash that I've been using is very old, but I figured, like, I can set custom resolutions, so if I set it to 1920 by 1080, like, that is 1080p. So there's no reason I can't render in that. But what I didn't realize, probably should have anticipated, but didn't, is that, you know, even if I can set a custom resolution to export into, I am going to be limited in the project files itself because it was designed for computers in 2002. So I'm going to probably run into, like, memory limitations that are, like, hard-coded in there. And that is, sure enough, the problem I had. I was trying to import a image sequence of like 1,000 frames into that old version of Flash. Like, I had set my custom resolution for the project file, and I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm just going to load all 1,000 of these files, and then put them in a layer with another 1,000 file animation so that when I move them all at once, I can move all of these animated characters, the animation I've done in another program already, I can just move them all as one unit. But trying to import that image sequence, I ran into a problem because the individual files were about a megabyte per frame before importing it. And that version of Flash cannot exceed, it will not exceed using 128 megabytes of RAM. I think each file was actually like just under a megabyte. So basically it imported 140 out of 1,000 frames. And I thought, well, shit, okay, so they're not actively loaded into memory right now, so what if I save the project and then reopen it? Then will I see the presence of the frames that I wanted there? No. What's going to happen is, now it's going to tell me the project file's corrupted, which is not actually true, but I can't load the project file without exceeding the memory limit. So the project file I created is now completely unusable. So rather than doing the remaining animation in Flash, which would have been much easier, I had to do all of the remaining animation in Sony Vegas, which didn't have the memory limitations, but is also not a fucking animation program, so everything takes like 10 times as long. .480p used to be referred to as HQ. Yeah, I remember, because I had a JVC Averio. Is a Handycam style camera. And some of my earlier short films were shot on that. Homicide, I think. Why do I keep snapping my fingers? The hell am I doing? Homicide, I think, was the longest short film I ever made. It was like 25 minutes long. That was shot in 480p because that was the max that camera could do. And, you know, that was HQ. That's the first of my short films that ever screened in a film festival. That screened at the I just fucked myself so badly. I fucked myself very badly right there because I've been wanting to have no death on this save file, and it's hard mode. So I have to reload that. I am a dumbass. Oops. Congrats on the screening. Thank you, Crown Shyness. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Shit. Yeah, it screened, and it was part of the DC the DC International Independent Film Festival. No, the DC International Independent Short Film Festival is what it was part of. And I did pay an entry fee. It was the last time I'm ever doing that. Well, so I got to do that whole fight again. That's fine. I'll do it. No, wait. Fuck. Wait, why is my grip gauge gone? I saved after I talked to Mei Ling. I didn't leave the area. You know what, fuck it. I'm not doing that grip gauge shit again. I don't care. I'm just gonna do the fight. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip cutscenes and shit, because this is dumb. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I like how if you just already have the rope at the ready. Yeah, the DC International Independent Film Festival. It screened back in 2010. And here we go. Rewatching cutscenes is for quitters. I mean, I'll rewatch cutscenes I really like. And actually, I did miss the bullet dodge, which is hilarious. I tell you what, though, I'm not gonna skip when he kicks off the missile, because that's just too funny. Okay, so I have to... I'm gonna... Before I blow that off... You'll rewatch them if it's been a while. Yeah, that's fair, too. PSG-1T. Thermal goggles. Morons. Beautiful. Everybody's too sleepy to follow me. Now let's bomb this door. It's still very funny that that's an actual thing. Oh, they added the ice falling off in it. I never looked at it in first person before, I don't think. That's cool. PlayStation version, it's just like you know, no animation there. You just bomb it and it's fine. Cool. How am I on rations? I'm fine on rations. Are those people still over there? No, their bodies disappeared. Okay, that's fine. Let's get this out. Liquid! Where is he? Oh, hey, buddy. But the second you put that stinger on him, he bugs out like a frickin' coward. Does the same thing on the PlayStation. Need a moment to cool down after some death rage. Yeah, that's fair. You're heading to bed early for a job interview. Alright, Crown Shyness, good luck with your interview. Rooting for you. You can do this. Time for another protein bar. I am not rewatching the Do You Think Love Can Bloom on a Battlefield cutscene. I'll watch it just long enough to look at the bump maps on Otacon's stealth camo. Okay. Go down. Swear at the floor.
Damn.
Go back up. Oh, fuck. Alright. His hair and certain parts of his clothing, you can really see
Don't
it.
shoot! It's me, don't shoot! It's me, Snake.
Of course, you can really see it on the ninja. Alright. What am I doing? Okay. Time to go swat a fly. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Shit. That was still the right move. All things being equal, that was the right play to make. Because I did not get shot. Alright. Contemplate his life choices, yeah. Oh, I forgot you can do that. You can iron sight this. That's cool. And that killed both cameras. Nice. Like it literally just like atomized them. You try to, oh come on. You try to zoom in and they're just gone. They're just stumps now. Now the fire extinguishers. Oh, those aren't fire extinguishers. Those are... What the hell is that? It's like a alarm or something. Nubbins. Camera nubbins. What the fuck was that? Is it just me, or did the first shot go, like, straight up for no reason? That was weird. It caught an updraft. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh gosh, you ever seen The Simpsons Hit and Run? Shit. Oof. Or maybe just too much up dog. That had to be it. Oh god. Hell yes, you've seen it. Yeah. It just made me think of Homer Simpson saying, "I'm soaring like a candy wrapper in an updraft." Used to like to kick the crap out of Mayor Quimby. I like that you could just like kick and punch people pretty much with impunity in that game, and they would just fall over and flail like, ugh. I think first I have the PS2 version, but the first time I played the game, I played the GameCube version, which does perform a little bit better than the PS2 version, but I think that's the only actual difference. Sorry, I'm just watching the weather effects. I made a game out of trying to punt Ralph onto roofs. Oh, the friggin' wonky physics that would send people, like, flying.
So, the snake's finally come out of his hole. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you! I'm your shadow!
What?
Ask the father that you killed! I'll send you to hell to meet him!
Yeah, one thing... I know I've criticized the performances in this game versus the first one, but I will say, like, Liquid Snake, who was very well, like, Cam Clark did a great job in the first game, but I think he actually did a better job in this version. Because there's just so much barely concealed rage in his performance here.
You think you can beat me with that little thing?
Like, he just sounds much more comfortable with the character now. I mean, Ocelot's still good, too.
Nice shot!
Oh, shit. But there's a specific line that Liquid has later on that's changed from the original line, but I actually think for the better this time. It's much later on in the game, though, so it's really not anything to worry about right now. Did I hit him? Where the hell is he? Good lord, he's all over the place. And get the frickin' ration, buddy. What are you doing? Bandage. Ration. Thank you. Do try not to die. What the fuck are you doing, Tim? Damn. Shit. Come on, man. God, he's going crazy. He is fucking everywhere. Hello, where'd he go? Shit. Come on. Come on, man. The hell are you? Are you dead? Yep. Big spooky cutscene. Okay, good. And I think that's it. War of Monsters, one of your favorite PS2 games. I actually have it on PS4 as well. Sold on sale for $5. Ooh, I might have to keep a eye open for that. Yup. I love this so much. I don't care how dumb it is. He didn't stick the landing, but the fact that he did that at all.
Snake! See you in hell, Liquid. That takes care of the cremation.
It's so fucking awesome.
Snake, the elevator's working.
Your mom
You
is
fixed it?
working.
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored.
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay, find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
What am I fucking doing? Oh, I'm checking for stuff. There's no stuff to get. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, come on, Tim. Stop getting stuck on things. There we go. Down I go. And this is why I destroy the cameras on the way up. So I don't have to, you know, deal with them on the way back down. Oh. Getting really tired of staircases. Okay, good. We finally have something.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you, so I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out. It's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
Oh no.
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Now. Way too easy. That part is actually much more difficult on PlayStation. So, the thing that makes that so funny is that they're invisible, right? But Snake will still lock on to the nearest target. I did nothing but press the A button there. I just had the FAMAS and I pressed the A button and the game just played itself. PlayStation version doesn't automatically aim at enemies for you. So I don't think it does. I don't remember it doing that. I hearing? Oh, that's what I'm hearing. You little fuckstick. There we go. That could have gone better, but it didn't go worse. There's another one. I see two. Good. Alright, not bad.
You called, Snake? Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
Sure. Something about melons. Debating whether or not to open a second bag of chips.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's shooting at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
That woman isn't as sweet as you think.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf! No, you can't!
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
Oh, he said it.
see,
He said the line.
Women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this!
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
You think so? Well, a message from me is a message from death. If I'm close, you will know death is close.
Not as good as the line
Wolf,
they have there.
Snake! No!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'll pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
So, yeah, Sniper Wolf, she doesn't really speak with the same conviction she did in the first game, or in the original version of this, but my main note on that cutscene is they changed some of the dialogue. What she says here is like, a message from me is a message from death, something, you know, you'll know death is near if I'm, it's like, okay, fine. The original version of the game, she basically like steals dialogue from the movie Blue Velvet, which I don't know if you've ever seen Blue Velvet, David Lynch movie. Dennis Hopper speaks the line. Dennis Hopper is probably scarier in Blue Velvet than he's ever been in anything. But the line is, well, I'm going to send you a love letter. Do you know what that is? Well, this is the way Sniper Wolf delivers it. She's like, well, I'm going to send you a love letter. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet. It's a bullet from my gun straight into your heart. Like, that's the line that she says. And that line is originally spoken by Dennis Hopper's character Frank Booth in Blue Velvet. It's just a fucking terrifying movie. And it's a creepy line, and I think it's better than the line that she had in this version. Good to see you, Matthias. How are ya? So I have the PSG-1 and the PSG-1 Trank. I think I'm going to try and use the PSG-1 Trank. Nothing's stopping me. I don't have as much ammo, but fuck it. Who needs ammo? Okay, I don't know where the... There she is. Okay, time to abuse drugs. Stick your nose out. Come on, lady. Gotcha. Ooh. That was lucky. Come on. Who would win in a fight, Sam Fisher or Agent 47? Sam Fisher. Easily. Like, I don't even think it's close. Sam Fisher is a better marksman. Depends on the scenario. Yeah, well, you know, straight fight Fisher. I mean, they have pretty much identical skill sets, except for the fact that Sam Fisher is a way better marksman. Like, Sam Fisher is one of the best marksmen in video game history. Just from Splinter Cell Conviction and Blacklist alone. I mean, I know the idea is that, like, you know, he's gone rogue and off the books, so he's not holding back anymore, and that's why he's scary as fuck in Splinter Cell Conviction. And as for everything else, they're evenly matched as far as stealth operatives go. You know, they, you know, apart from that, I mean, hand to hand, they're probably evenly matched. In terms of sneaking up on each other, they're both evenly matched. So, everything is pretty much equal, except that Sam Fisher, in just like a straight gunfight, would annihilate 47. Fuck. And that's the thing, like, straight fight, Fisher would win. Not straight fight, both people fight dirty. They both fight dirty in the same way and are just as good at it. Got better gear as far as traps and battlefield control devices. I disagree. Sam Fisher works for the fucking government. He has literally whatever they can afford to give him, which at a certain point becomes a hell of a lot. It's whoops. There we go. Sniper Wolf is way too easy in this game. Okay, those were going through her. What was that? A lot of HK's kit is mines and bombs. A lot of Sam Fisher's kit is mines and bombs. But also a lot of, like, remote surveillance stuff. things that don't even really exist on the battlefield yet, but theoretically could. Like, oh god, one of my favorite things is, it's the camera dummy that has the... It has like a... Come on, Sniper Wolf, what the fuck? Oh. Okay, this is a problem. She's gonna get the drop on me. Well, at least I know where she is now, though. Ow. Fuck. Run. Run. Being a lot more flashbang and silenced pistols. He does use a lot of silenced pistols, but... God, one of the coolest things that Sam Fisher has used... I think I was just talking about it. Was I? I don't know. It's like a remote... You fire it from a... you have a gun that basically has, like, an attachment launcher. And it's a sticky camera. And it'll sit, like, it'll attach to the corner surface of something, and then it has a sound emitter on it. You can lure enemies towards it, and you can see them. They get close enough, you can disperse gas that knocks them out. It's really hilarious to use. Sam's kit has included explosives, it's included machine guns, it's included silenced weapons as well. It's all over the place. This kit is all over the place. Oh shit. But, you know, 47 has access to a lot of kit because he's acquired a lot of shit, and he's also rich. Oh shit. There we go. Bye-bye, Sniper Wolf. Hey, I thought I was using trank rounds. The game's cutscene doesn't care. Does have one thing that can't be beat. Eldritch powers to make anything he throws always hit. Oh, like the briefcase that just follows you. So, the thing that makes Sam Fisher so broken points at a clip of Briefcase chasing the guy on a desk. I've seen that one. That was funny. So here's some crazy shit. Huh. Congratulations, you're now bleeding to death. Parachute.
Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
No way. He'd be mad to try to escape by parachute. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be cut to ribbons by the rotor blades.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that or a message. To me.
Meaning, I'm not dead, I suppose?
Maybe. But I think it's more like, I'll string you up.
Hey, Slipgate, good to see ya.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
So Splinter Cell Conviction employed a game mechanic in it called Mark and Execute, in which basically, so one of the issues with the series up until Conviction was that they would hype up Sam Fisher as being this dangerous operative, but like the gameplay, being a Tom Clancy game, was very, very it's very hard. And so you had this character that people would talk about as being incredibly dangerous, but then in game, you know, because the game itself is hard, Sam Fisher is not doing any better than the player themselves would be. Conviction's answer to that narrative problem was the Mark and Execute system, in which Sam gets adrenaline, and when he gets adrenaline, he can, depending on the weapon he has, mark a certain number of enemies mentally in his head, and then, as soon as he has line of sight on them, can take them out instantly. Like his shooting ability in Splinter Cell Conviction can't be compared to another video game character because he's literally a better shot than any other video game character there is. His shooting ability and accuracy and reflexes are more in line with someone like John Wick. Or Revolver Ocelot. Revolver Ocelot you don't play as in any game, but in Metal Gear Solid 3 specifically, Revolver Ocelot displays reflexes and accuracy that like verge on superhuman. So I think Sam Fisher versus Revolver Ocelot would be an even gunfight. But like, and this might be heresy, I love Metal Gear Solid. As a series, I like Metal Gear Solid much more than Splinter Cell, but I absolutely think Sam Fisher would beat Solid Snake in a fight. Screw Attack made a video on this one time, and they're just wrong. Fuck them. They're just wrong. They gave the advantage to Snake because of CQC, which is a fictional, made-up martial art that only exists in Metal Gear Solid. Sam Fisher is an expert in Krav Maga and Jiu-Jitsu. And so what it boils down to is, whose mocap actor would win in a fist fight? And the answer is, it doesn't matter. Because CQC doesn't really exist. And the person doing the mocap was probably doing jiu-jitsu anyway. And the story was calling it CQC. Is an acronym. Close quarters combat, yeah. MAP is what's taught in military terms. CQC is not a reference to, like, in the real world, CQC is not talking about a specific martial art. In Metal Gear Solid, CQC is the name of the martial art practiced and originated by the boss, and then taught to Big Boss, and then taught to all of Big Boss's, you know, students. Gonna go to family, doc, to do your blood work. Well, I hope there isn't anything horrible going on with your blood. And so your sugar specifically, I hope that things are good. I hope things are good on that end.
I've waited for this moment.
Oh, fuck, this scene is so sad.
I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me.
If they find bacon bits, that's for the rest of the salad too. Jeez.
Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I've always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
Occurred. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on a battlefield. Raised on a battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero, Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden.
Aurora Borealis!
Now I could see war not from the inside, but from the outside, as an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle.
Fruit's pretty much your only sugar intake currently. That's good. At this time of year, this time of day, in this part of the country.
Revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world.
This is Alaska, so it does make sense.
But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now, I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale for some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
Even when I'm just an onlooker, I don't like to see women or children get hurt.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She is part of me.
He'd be like 30% forehead by face volume. You know, in Metal Gear Solid 2, they based Snake's appearance off of Christopher Walken. They redesigned his character a little bit because of the jump in graphics. And then Snake in this game is based on Snake's appearance in MGS2 to an extent.
Okay,
so,
hero.
yeah, that tracks.
Set me free.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
They modeled him after Christopher Walken, specifically in The Deer Hunter. Oh. Oh, damn it.
Snake, you said that love could bloom on a battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
Don't lose the codec. I'll be behind you all the way.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Look at the bump maps on his elbows. Can't think of him without thinking about the music video for Weapon of Choice by Fatboy Slim and giggling your ass off because he's flying. Yeah, that is a great video. Haven't downloaded the Doom maps. You're going to be sending a new version of them. They've been reworked. Okay, I haven't played them. I did download them. I probably am going to give them a try. I haven't really been playing games this week much, and that's just because of the renovations that have been going on at my house. Oops. But I might have some time this week, because the renovations are over now. There we go, box 3. How are you, Feral Within? Oh shit. Okay, let's not fall for that again. There we go. Can delete that version. Be sending a new version today. Okay. Something suspicious here. Oh, okay, no mines there. Do I need to eat? No, I'm good. this way. That's right, I wanted to... Yeah. But yeah, that was the handkerchief that, you know, if you used it, it would make the dogs like you. So, by returning it to Sniper Wolf, we now are no longer safe from the wolves. I think this is the one that has the... Okay, I spilled flour on the floor. Why did I do that? Okay, there's no mines in here. For some reason I thought there were mines in here. Oh, cool, I left a trail of flour. That's where they are. They're all over the fucking floor in here. I'm doing pretty good. Got back home from Sizzler. Oh, that's awesome. Took your mother out for dinner for Mother's Day. Oh, that's great. Nothing like a good steak. For Mother's Day, my sister and I ended up taking my mom to the National Arboretum, and we had a picnic. My sister really went all out. Like, she made all this great food. Hello, Sniper Wolf. Now, time to be very inappropriate and get her dog tags. Where are they? There they are. Cool, got the Sniper Wolf dog tags. I just... Oh yeah, no, it's just the blood on the ground. Why did I move her corpse? I don't freaking know. That's weird. Oh shit. Where was that? There it was. Let's kill it. Is there another camera? Yes, there is. Shit. I can't see it very well. Oh, I can see it. There it is. Despite me basically getting her near vertical there. Yeah. Let's, so, one of the things that is slightly different now. What is that? Oh, it's a little dog. Okay. Oh, that's unbelievably sad. So one of the differences between the original and this version is when Snake puts the handkerchief over her head in the original version, it quickly becomes soaked in blood. Because, you know, he shot her in the face. So they don't do that in this version. If you pee on her, I'm gonna laugh. Are you hungry, or are you eating her? What are you doing? I think it's just smelling her dead body, which is very sad. Time to move. Funny story, in the original game, this right here is where you switch discs. But in Twin Snakes, you switch discs much, much sooner.
What can I do for you, Snake?
You can save the game.
In China, they say the snake knowing itself strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you're doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not, but, Snake, believe in yourself.
'Tis nearing 1 a.m., so 'tis bedtime for you. Well, since you have stuck around, I want to show you what I think is the funniest way to die in this game. And that is this. Whee! Oh, come on. Thanks for hanging out, Fox. You have a good night. May you not dream of boiling lava. Or steel. I guess it's steel in this case. Half expected a Terminator thumbs up. That would have been funny. They actually do that in the 2016 Doom. If you die on the foundry level by falling into the liquid metal, then Doom guy will do a thumbs up before he completely vanishes. Ugh. To stop the launch of the new nuclear warhead, Snake must either use the detonation code emergency override key at the underground maintenance base or destroy Metal Gear itself. Snake fights Liquid's Hind D on the roof of Communications Tower B, defeats it, and gets to the snowfield north of Tower B. You have a good night. Good night, Fox. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. And he gets to the snowfield north of Tower B. However, Sniper Wolf is waiting for him. After winning the sniping battle, Snake heads for the entrance to the underground maintenance base. Okay. Kind of an action-packed stream tonight. Fought a helicopter, killed some stealth dudes. Killed a drug addict. Oh shit, that dude saw me. Crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Sniper Wolf was addicted to diazepam. Okay, I'm gonna throw this guy's body into the melt if I can. Maybe I can't. It's not going to let me do that. I will kill this rat, though. Since I can't do that, I'm going to get rid of this body. Or at least I'm going to get it out of view of prying eyes. That's what I am looking for. Okay, there goes one of those.
Huh? What's that?
He can't see me, can he? No. Well, good. Wait a minute. There's the camera I'm trying to shoot. God, that's hard to see. It's gone now. And, I see that thing down there that I can jump to. And that's very scary. couple ways across this. All of them are fucking terrifying. So... Okay, he's asleep. Good. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. However, I do realize what time it is. Time for my brain medicine. Thank you, brain medicine. Okay, blast furnace, mission log. I'm gonna take off the pad. I'm going to lead with the trank gun. Good. What the hell? He's gonna walk around and then he's gonna fall over asleep, right? Yep, okay. There he goes. Night night. There it is. Okay, both of them are dead now. Well, Tim, don't die. Oh, jeez. You have to be kidding. What? Somebody over there. I don't like that. Oh. God, that's nuts. Okay. Ooh, got body armor though. Good. Good for me. Oh, shit. Shit. Bullshit. Shit. Nothing. Can't respond to a call for help if I'm already gone. Okay, that's good, that's good. I seem to have everything I could want or need right now. Nothing really that great over there. Teleport, nuke building, snowfield. I've got all the boxes I want. Time to move. Sure. That's so dumb. And is this another one I can beat just by holding the A button? Yes, it is. It's just so underwhelming. Why'd they even leave those in the game if they're gonna do them like that?
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
At the time when Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 50s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York. But you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying. That ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
So, another difference. Original version of the game, he doesn't say there... Oh, man. They were gonna call me out for shooting the birds. Fuck. There we go.
Snake, killing all those ravens isn't going to help anything, you know.
They're just birds. What makes you hate them so much?
But yeah, so in the original version of the game, he doesn't say there wasn't a single... He doesn't just leave it at that. he ends up saying J. Edgar Hoover was a well-known racist. And they cut that out of this version of the game. Which I think is bullshit to cut that out. Because it is true. He was a well-known racist. They should have kept that line in. Oh. That is a nice kick, though. Okay, well, it's time for more shenanigans. Let me save first.
Mei Ling, how's Naomi?
Huh? She's fine, I guess. What's up? What do you want, Snake? If you want to talk to Naomi, why don't you call her?
Yeah, I guess so.
Strange guy. Good luck, Snake.
I mean...
Colonel, where's Naomi?
I'm right here, Snake. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Forget it.
That's strange.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? How are
Snake,
you?
By now, those terrorists have finished their launch preparations. Stop wasting time. Metal Gear's base is up ahead.
Snake, it's over 30 below outside. Be careful. You're just recovering from a cold. What's wrong?
Forget it. Thanks.
Snake, stop lollygagging around and get to Metal Gear's base. There's no time.
I love how Colonel's just done with my shit. Hi, Otacon. How are ya?
What the hell are all these crows doing around here?
Crows? You got me. There were crows around from before. But for some reason they started to increase in number about the same time that Foxhound came to the base. It's really weird. I wonder what it could mean.
See what Nastasha has to say.
Those are claymore mines.
Oh, never mind.
Unlike other mines, which are planted underground, claymores are set up above ground and are designed to produce maximum damage in a wide fan-shaped area. When they go off, they spray 700 1.2mm steel pellets in a 60-degree pattern, much like an oversized shotgun. Typically, claymores are set off by a tripwire. However, these are equipped with sensors that detonate the mine when an enemy is close.
Yikes. That's, ouch. Well, it's time for a boss fight. Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Welcome, Cossack.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a lot of ammo.
This is the end of the road for you, right, my friends? They're becoming excited. How dare you kill my friends? Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
There's no crows in my family tree.
You ready? I am not fond of snakes, but you are family, so I cannot complain. But there will be no holding back. You live in Alaska, too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
With that strength, you must have been training in the stick pull and four-man carry.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It's an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold.
The train
It
of
tests
death in the background,
spiritual
yeah.
as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
Always going
The
past.
form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we will see if there is iron in your words.
Jeez, alright. Oh, for God's sake. That is so dumb. Don't let it spin up and move, you idiot. You're lucky none of those shots hit you, Snake. So silly. Whew. Very, very silly. He wants them ears. He does. Ooh, you did not like that. Shit! Damn. So I really like... how, as he shoots the bottom of those things, the supports become weaker. Shit. And eventually those boxes just collapse. Shit. Like right there, that one just fell down. I don't know where the guy just went. Where'd he go? Oh, shit. I'm bleeding a lot. It's probably not good. He just tripped on a mine. Kind of reminds you of Nimis? I don't know who that is. Ooh. Don't follow the blood. I'm bleeding. I'm gonna bandage myself. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Nemesis. Gotcha. From Resident Evil 3. He's a lot more mortal than Nemesis.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
That's a mean thing for your boss to say.
But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me.
Nice.
Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake, which was not created by nature. You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man you saw die before your eyes. That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
That's creepy.
But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
Cool. That's metal.
Snake. In the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. No matter how far you go, or how many corpses you crawl over, the killing will never end. It's a future without hope. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Bye, Raven.
Snake, it's me.
Master?
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Damn. Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter. Or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So, you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
A different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest, Colonel.
What?
She's betrayed us, Colonel. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Colonel, have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Snake is pissed. He is often pissed, but he is pissed. Understandably so. Pardon me a second. Oh yeah, Vulcan Raven's, whatchamacallit. Is it not there? It's at the other end. I thought. Huh. Well, I do like how, as you walk through this area, you're batting these little frost clouds away. Well, I think that's about it. I'm gonna save, and then I need to.
Acting strangely or anything?
No.
Then I need to start getting ready for
I
bed.
just can't believe that Naomi's an enemy spy. I refuse to accept that.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Don't say it, Snake.
Yeah, I need to get ready for bed. Guards? There's never guards here. Guards are totally new. Oh, that was close. Did I just trigger... Oh, never mind, it's fine. Alright. There we go. I'm just messing around at this point. Although, I do want to throw this one guy away. Yep. Perfect. Good job, Snake. Good stuff. I want to see if there's anyone I can live redirect to right now. Because I might be quitting, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going right to bed. So let's see. Who's there? Basically nobody that I watch is live right now. That's fine. But it is definitely time for me to go to bed. So I will. But first I want to at least lay eyes on Metal Gear itself. So let's do that. Oh. Big evil robot. Cool. Good old Metal Gear Rex.
Snake, your grip has gotten stronger. Looks like your hard work is paying off.
Well done, Snake.
Okay.
That stuff that is flowing in those ditches on the first floor must be radioactive nuclear wastewater. You'd better stay away from it. You are already exposed enough just by being in that area. Any further exposure could be fatal. That place does not have a nuclear processing facility. It must be some other kind of nuclear material that is leaking besides the dismantled nuclear warheads. Probably spent nuclear fuel or something.
Jeez. That sounds unbelievably unsafe.
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy. And now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
Yeah, whatever, Master. Time for me to go. Oh, what? I can't do my pull-ups here. That's bullshit. Alright.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Silliness happened.
Snake!
Alright, folks. Whoever's still here, Kenny, I know Fox left, Feral, Slipgate, and Crown Shyness. Well, I think Crown Shyness is gone. And anybody who's still here, anybody who's lurking, thank you for hanging out. Next time I stream this will probably be the end of the game. I would have kept going, except that I have to get up early in the morning because I'm getting some dental work done. So we'll see how that all goes. Good night, everybody. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. And I look forward to next time. Bye, everyone.